What is up, guys? It's Hubs, and this is a video you guys have all been waiting for. Vargas, the Supreme Fire God of the Grand Gaia Chronicles, level 3. So here's my party. I'm going to bring a friend unit that's a leg 1 gem. So 2 Signuses. So each of them gives 15% reduction in damage from fire types. So basically I'm going to go in with already 30% damage reduction from fire types, along with the fact that all of my units are water type as well. I got my Dean here is Anima type, SBB 8 with a Cosmic Dust. Oh, that is not what I wanted. I think I'm gonna, yeah, well I'm gonna switch that out to an Anima type. But yeah, so Dean, Cosmic Dust, what is it? Cosmic Dust gives you 20% HP and immunity to all negative status ailments. On top of that, Dean's Super Brave Burst heals and removes all negative status ailments. So I think you guys can kind of see what the idea there is. And then I'm just going to equip my leg one. No, not leg one. I'm going to put Medulla Gem on my Anima Fellness. So I had a Guardian one at first, and it was SBB 10, and like this was during the release of the 6-star Beast units. And then I summoned an Anima one later on, and I was like, okay, it's Anima, I gotta max it. And then I did. And life was good. So anyways, what happened here? So from the second video to this one, I swapped out my Tesla for Fellness again. And then I took another Cygnus as a friend unit because I was like, this is the hardest one. He's going to do a lot of damage. I might as well go for as much defense as I can. But Fellness's Super Braver skill is still great, increases Brave Crystal drop rate. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep him as well. Anyways, still explaining the rest of my units here. So, my Raquel is still the same as like from the second video. Anima type, SBB 8 or 10. I think it's 8. And she's using a leg 1 gem. My Limo is using Medulla Gem, SBB 10. Yeah. Anyways, for the first round here for the level 3, I actually had to pop a fusion potion and use my Limo's SBB on everyone because they do a lot of damage, and when you first start the dungeon, like you have no brave bursts. You can't like trade off using Deans and then Limos every other turn. So I had to pop 2 fusion potions to keep everyone healthy while I tried to take out Vargas. Now, I don't really have a strategy for this. My units are just strong enough that they were able to tank all this. I'm sure it's probably better to kill like maybe Lancia or Leon first, but this was the first time I've done this and I didn't read any guides on it, so you can see that I was just basically hitting Vargas and I was trying to get rid of him as fast as possible while Lancia was still healing. At this point, yes, yeah, I use the 2 fusion potions, like, and you basically have to use them in the beginning. There's no other way to survive. And then I used 1 cure already. And I prefer bringing cures over mega cures because, yeah, mega cures heal a lot more, but to me, I don't need to heal a lot. Sometimes I just need to heal a little bit to guarantee that my unit will survive the next turn. Like, what I'm saying is I don't necessarily need my unit to be full HP, I just need them to be above like 5,000 HP, which cures will do. And then you can carry 10 cures, whereas mega cures you can only carry 5. So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. I bring Holy Lights because I can't bring any more kind of fusion potions. I bring as many fusion tonics and fusion potions as I can because that's basically it's a free heal, a defense buff, and 1-turn defense mitigation if you use it on Limo. If you use a fusion tonic on Dean, it's basically a free heal and to remove all negative status ailments on anybody. So that's the way I kind of see it. Fusion tonic is equivalent to a divine light or holy light plus some other kind of special effect, like, I mean, like a water ore or something. So it's really great. And then I brought the 2 revive lights because mistakes happen. Mistakes were made, or were they? Who knows? And that's great for me to be able to revive at least twice. Anyways, the first, I don't know, I would say like the first one and I'm saying the first battle, this one with Vargas, Gallant, Leon, and Lancia, is actually pretty hard. They do a lot of damage, but it's easier than the third stage, which is Vargas, because there's 4 enemy units, so if you use everyone's Brave Burst, you regain a lot more crystals a lot faster, which means you get a Brave Burst more often, which is good because it means you get heals more often as well. Whereas when you're just fighting the 1 unit, Brave Bursts, the gauges fill a lot slower because you're not generating as much Brave Crystals. Anyways, I don't actually know how, like, that Leon was poisoned, but I don't think any of my units actually poisoned. Like, oh wait, does my Raquel poison? Does she paralyze and poison? Because that would be amazing. Raquel, I'm actually like really amazed by Raquel from this Vargas dungeon because her SBB, I think it's 8 right now, but every time I use her SBB, like there's so much damage on a single unit, like boom, all that damage. Whereas like when I SBB with like Cygnus, which is AoE BB, it just does like nothing. When I use my Felness, still doesn't do much as well. Yeah. Anyway, so this is a second battle. So luckily, these guys are also fire. I would not recommend bringing a crit squad. You're going to get wiped within the first turn. It's just not worth it. And you're going to need the water squad. In total, like this video, you can probably see this video is 12 minutes and 43 seconds long. But I actually sped it up. And in reality, this video is actually about 30 minutes long. So there's just kind of a gauge to see how fast you could actually clear this. And I'm using like some of the best water units that are available right now. I mean, like I said in the second video for level 2, it would have been better if Cygnus had his 6-star form out. This dungeon would go by a lot faster because his 6-star form offers more damage. Anyways, this battle is almost over, and then we're gonna get to the last one, which has Vargas. Actually, it's not almost over. I'm just almost killing Lava. I'm not even sure what kind of buff she has. It's like defense down and attack down or something. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's still Agni and Zagar. This dungeon is actually quite difficult. If you didn't run mono water, I don't think there's any way you could beat it right now. Just cause, like, well, first of all, these negative status ailments, and the only, like, you have to run, let's see, like, if you didn't bring water, so you can't use Reese, and you wouldn't bring Ilmina because you would get one-shotted because she's Earth type. So the only thing left you can use is, like, Elzel, and she's not even that great. So you bring, like, or you can also bring Tillith. I have a Tillith, but, oh my god, Tillith is, actually, Tillith might have been an amazing unit. But, well, not here. She would get killed too fast still because she's not water type. I mean, still, like, there's, like, some, like, times where I'm just, like, clenching my butt, like, oh god, don't kill Dean, don't kill Limo, because if they die, I'm screwed. But luckily, they don't die. At least they haven't died yet. You can see I haven't used any items at all this round, just because before I got to this round, I prepared all my units, and I made sure they all had full Brave Burst gauges for the next level. And you can see I'm going to do the same thing with this level before I get to the Vargas round. I'm going to make sure everyone's close to their full Brave Burst. That way, you know, you're kind of starting the best advantage you possibly can for that next round. And I don't mind HP's getting too low because you can see there's already a chest there. And when you open that chest, you're going to get a lot of heart crystals. But I popped a cure right there just because I knew, like, I might need it. But anyways, I opened the chest and everyone was almost full. And then, yeah, pretty much got to the next round, and most guys basically already had their Brave Burst gauges full. If not, the second turn filled it up for them. So, yeah, Vargas is, he actually doesn't seem that strong right now. Like, I'm actually taking him down pretty fast, and I was really surprised how fast I was taking him down. Let's see, Cygnus. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can use Cygnus's, like, injury or weakness on him. But also, he doesn't actually give any negative status ailments to you as well. So Dean is just a healer here. He doesn't have the real benefit of the removing negative status ailments. But you can see he just did a lot of damage in that turn. So I use, like, luckily I have my Alimo's heal. You can see that I'm not going to have a heal for next turn. But Alimo's heal is so good because for the one turn after, it provides damage mitigation just like Tesla. So it's like a certain amount of damage will just, like, not happen. Which to me is kind of like a free pass, like, oh, that's great. And then you saw there that I had to use another Fusion Tonic because there was nothing I could do. I could have either popped a Holy Light, but then I was like, well, Fusion Tonic would be better, just because I would have had to pop probably 2 Holy Lights, or Holy Light and some cures, whereas a single Fusion Tonic would have healed everybody and provided that defense boost, or the damage mitigation one turn, plus Alimo's natural defense boost for the next 3 turns. But you see, like, this seems pretty easy. Like, I got 7 cures, 2 Holy Lights, 2 Fusion Tonics. I mean, this should be no problem. I just heal with everybody, and it's like a couple turns, and then this will be over, like super easy. My sickness keeps getting pretty low. It's pretty funny. And then, oh, my sickness dies, and my Dean dies. So I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'll just heal everyone with Limo. I use my 2 revives, and then like that kind of sucked that they both died there. Vargas just did a lot of damage in 1 turn, and he focused the units, so it was really unfortunate for me. So I went ahead and slowed down the video again, just so you guys can kind of see the ending of this. And I got really unlucky again. It's like, what are you doing, Vargas? Why would you focus my Dean like that? So I was like, okay, whatever. Focus my Dean. I'll heal everybody with my Limo. I still have 2 Fusion Tonics. There's no way I can lose this. 2 Fusion Tonics, right? There's no way I can lose this. And then just watch this. Final burst. Final burst. And then he smacks. He critical hits my Limo, and he hits him twice in a row. Every single hit he had that turn, he used on my Limo, and it's like, how does that even happen? Like, he kills my Dean 1 turn, and then he kills my Limo. Like, how did both your healers die in that 1 turn? And I was like, yes, I won anyways, because I could just Fusion Tonic my Raquel and Fellness, and then I BB'd him. And then I was like, oh, fuck, what is that? He has, like, the Angel Idol thing, so he survives, and he heals, like, back 10% HP or something. So I was like, okay, I got some cures, maybe I can still win this. And actually, no, I was thinking at this point, like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to use a gem. And I was actually pretty pissed off at this point, because realistically, there should have been no way for me to lose both my healers like that. I mean, out of 6 units, he focuses Dean, and then he focuses Elimo. And on top of that, like, first of all, it's hard to one-shot a team one-shot a Dean or a Limo just like that. Like, these are anima types with Medulla gems, so he basically killed them from full HP. Every single attack, he also got a critical hit, and then he focused both of them on separate turns. Like, the probability of that happening is, like, I don't even understand. So basically got to this point, and it was like, literally just needed like 1 more turn to kill him, and then I lost. And I was like, okay, fuck this. I was really pissed off at this point. And I was like, okay, using a gem, and then the last turn is just killing him. Like, that was really unfortunate, and there's no, like, the probability for that to have happened, to be in that situation, is really low. And it's just like, wow, how unlucky can you possibly get for that to happen? I'm still angry about it now, if you can't tell. But anyways, that is how I beat Vargas Dungeon Level 3. I'm gonna say, I didn't need to use a gem. I got screwed over. Like, unbelievably screwed over, to the point where it's like, they kicked you. And I got my Delga. Great sphere. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.